So I'm back in Norway, departing from Gardermoen airport right now, and I'm very lucky because I have my co-pilot and volunteer, James Vincent, to help me drive the Peugeot back. Hopefully it has been fixed. If not, we can fix it. In any case, we could drive with a handbrake, right, James?
Sure.
We'll make it
external handbrake.
We'll make an anchor out of the old tyres.
Out the window.
So fingers crossed, everything will go better than the first time around.
Ready, stop. 2 hours. This was also toilet all the way back in the bus. There was also safety belts. Please use them.
You can see the runway, James.
And the hand luggage, please leave it on the floor or in the luggage room over your head, not in the seat or the stairway.
So what do you think, James? Are you invested?
I'm already, well, I have to be, otherwise I'm not going to get home.
Fair enough. So
But yes, no, it's a good looking car.
The good mechanic here, he figured out that the actual hoses are kaput.
Yeah.
So we're going to start by doing the 2 hoses in and out of the booster. We're going to keep with the new booster because it's new and less likely to break as the old one. We've got a new master cylinder in there. So far so good actually. We have a good start, I think.
I think so. Plenty of spares in the boot to keep us going.
So I've got, wheel cylinder, whatever goes.
Oh wow, this vacuum is solid. Is it the fuel? Is this the fuel
It's
line?
fuel line, yeah.
Is the fuel going to spurt out onto me?
Probably. I'll get some paper.
Maybe you get some paper towel.
Hey Mika,
Hey James.
what are you up to?
Having a sneak peek at the wheel cylinders.
Yes.
They're pretty good. I wouldn't complain about them. There's brown gunk in there, but nothing obviously running.
Tiny amount. It's either a combination of rust or grease.
Yeah.
To be fair, I'd say everything looks pretty good there.
So 2 of the brake drums.
Are the drums cracked or crazed or worn unevenly?
These
Otherwise-
look new actually.
Yep.
A little bit glazed on the top, but
I think that's probably going to be okay.
nothing to worry about.
Well, the rest of the time we'll be playing in the engine bay here, finishing these bits off. But we replaced
There's no
fuel line.
lining in this. This is all.
Yeah.
It's all good.
Nothing that won't come out with a good harsh brake.
No.
Nothing cracked or broken.
No, it's
Good. Okay. All right. On to side 2. Okay, Mika.
Hi.
Hello.
We are Mark II. What we did get is we got a new one of these. We got an extra one in case the other one needs to be changed, but it's a different brand, so we're hoping it doesn't need to change.
Okay.
And what we found is that the other one you can hardly blow through it.
So this is the original, which I have roughly here.
Compressed, yeah. That's this one. So if I
Oop.
do some mouth to mouth,
Oh, sorry. I mean.
there's a bit of it coming through. If I do a new one,
It's a different tone entirely.
it's a bit more.
Yeah.
Maybe this one's cleaning out now.
Yeah, I think so.
No, almost nothing. So,
Anyway, so
yeah.
that means that hopefully when we re-put together a new brake booster and a few other bits and pieces here on the back of the cylinders, this will all come together neatly. And having figured out what's going on to loosen off the front drums, this should also give us a little more of effective braking, hopefully in a straight line.
Drawn his first blood.
Oh yeah. I made a tool which wounded Mitka, which we'll come back to later.
New parts. This is the vacuum hose that came with the new booster kit, and it's already split in 2 parts. It's obvious one here. So yep, let's put some fuel line on there instead and see if that works. What do you think, James?
Yeah, this is definitely a part of it, but this needs to be right for it to work properly. So
Yeah, we're getting there. I still believe in the old booster actually.
you believe in the old booster.
I believe in the old booster more than this one.
You have faith.
I have faith in that. But we'll try this quickly first, see if we get anywhere.
If it gets any better, then we'll...
Yeah. Because last emergency measure is that we do have a manual cylinder as well, should we have to connect it directly to that.
Would you mind holding a torch?
Yeah. Okay, we're back in the car. Ole has made us a fantastic dinner, so we're all charged up for a few more hours of failure.
Yep.
Right?
Racing
And
towards
what
the
we've
next
done now,
problem.
we've put the old booster in. What made me lose confidence in this thing was literally that the booster pipe thing, collapsed during just a day of work, so I don't know the quality, but we'll see how this is. We're going to bleed the living daylight out of it. There's only so much that can go wrong, isn't it?
Yeah, the next
So
thing is there's something else in the circuit.
We've looked at the front wheel cylinders on both wheels. Had the wheels off. Looked at the. They look all good. No leakage, anything there, so that's fine. Worst case, we'll have a look at the back. Pull those off. If that doesn't work, we'll have to we'll replace all the lines, front and back, and that way. I don't know. We'll get there. So James, you're looking a bit tired.
Oh yeah.
We've been going now for 15 hours since this morning.
Yeah.
16 hours.
But we
Non-stop.
finished on a high.
Yeah. We got a really good help here in the garage, but what we did in the end was out with the poop booster, which doesn't really work on this car. So anyone, don't buy this. We put this back in. That works a charm, so that's no problem. And we actually have brakes.
We did a long bleeding, careful, old school bleeding
Old
procedure.
school bleeding, and we also have a new line here, from this to here, which is a little bit long, but we did measure that for the other one. But this will work. It will get us to Holland, where we'll possibly get the right parts. So yeah, fingers crossed for tomorrow.
A few more vacuum lines, clamps, things renewed that we spotted along the way. But
Yeah, fuel line,
good
vacuum line,
successful day.
good stuff. Day 2 here. This Peugeot is really well built, and you know, I feel fairly certain and comfortable driving it. Oh no, wait, this is the Defender. Now, anyone watching me and James knows that we might have a slight biased view on Defenders and Range Rovers in general, and we're now driving one. But the thing is, my mum's partner, he goes out in the uttermost remote wilderness of Norway to hunt and bring back dead animals in the back of it. No matter what your views on that, that's what happens, and that's what this car is built for.
Yeah, there are no back seats.
No back seats.
There's
no
cages and room for injured animals and cuts and thrills and equipment.
guns.
Yeah, it is a very much a working vehicle.
This is a working vehicle, and I must say it's a fantastic working vehicle. Just the way it sits on the road. I lit up half of Oslo yesterday while driving back in towards Oslo with the lights on. So.
I've never had headlights that strong.
And for all you people in central London, Ringwood, anywhere who has a slight gravel driveway or a slight incline to go to Waitrose, you do actually not need this vehicle. You can get something much smaller. You can get yourself an estate, a sedan, anything else really. You don't need this car. But if you are planning on regularly going out hunting and bring back dead animals from the middle of the forest
In snow drifts and driving rain.
Exactly.
And pulling other cars out.
It's the
of the
perfect
ditch.
car.
Cool.
It really is. Or if you're planning on helping out stranded 404 owners, it's also a good car. So yeah, this is day 2. We have some success with the brakes. We're going to fine adjust them now, and we're just going to head out. So hopefully next video is us on the road in the Peugeot.
Lovely.
I'm not going to. Hopefully I didn't jinx that. All right, thanks for the help, Ole.
Yeah.
Come on, faster, James. We don't have all day.
We don't. We don't. We have a race, probably.
Okay, we are back at the workshop. This is day 2. Mitka's ready. Mitka's revitalised. Do you want to tell us what we're up to just to begin with?
Right now I'm looking for a spanners, but I'll borrow one.
The 10 mils in the glove box.
10 mils in glove.
And there's a 10.
This is 7. This is ours, so we've got to remember that.
Oh, okay. So we are readjusting the drums because, as Mitka said, we watched someone on YouTube.
Yeah.
We had adjusted everything to be equal and balanced, but there is a further adjustment that they should not be this.
It should be a bit tighter than that.
It should be
because you can hear
tighter
it.
than that, so there's less travel in the pedal.
Exactly.
Would that be a fair summary?
That's right. And on the Peugeot, we have 2 adjustment bolts. We have one on the top here, which we struggled with yesterday. It was so tight.
Had to make a tool, Franken tool.
Franken tool, and the mechanic in this area, he helped us a little bit with heat and flame, and we sprayed it with some stuff. So in the end, we managed to loosen it up, and then we could look inside the drum. But now that's adjustable, which is great. We've got 2, so we're going to adjust both of them. And what the guy on YouTube said was that you want it to...
It must be true.
See, it's a little bit resistant, but it's a free play. So just a tiny
That's
bit...
probably too much.
Tiny bit more, so it's a little bit tighter. And the same on the other side, you can see...
We balanced them on both sides, of course.
Yeah, we're gonna balance on both
I'd say we got them balanced yesterday.
Yeah, but this one, not really, because this goes like that.
Oh, that's a bit free.
That's way too loose. But now we've driven it and actually testing it a bit, and that's why the brakes have settled. So now we can properly adjust them.
Excellent. And also no fresh puddles underneath, which means all our work on the cylinder and various other bits and pieces yesterday under here, magic button to open, was either a partial success or hopefully a full success.
You say the 10 mils in the front here?
It should be in that glove box. We'll cut back to this when we find a 10mm spanner.
Straight into 4th, actually.
Yeah, second up. Having fun with the column change there, our first little excursion.
I can't hear any
No.
which is good.
Okay, how's it braking now?
We're on test. I'm just going to run it without touching the pedal
Okay.
to feel if it gets hot by the time we get where we're going, so we know if we put it down,
Okay.
brakes are too close to the drum or not.
Yep, good plan.
Doggy rug.
Alright.
Oh, actually I don't mind this driving position, so I think we don't have to change the seat too much between
Good.
the two of us.
James, first ride in the Peugeot 404, isn't it?
Yeah. This logo's upside down. Or is the wheel slightly?
So what's your take on the brakes, James?
A double tap, I think is the term, but
Yeah, it will also brake on the very bottom. I personally believe we could do the fronts even tighter because we had no heat at all, just freewheeling it.
they're a bit, but there is some heat in them now.
Yeah.
Let's do it on the way back and check how hot they are.
Yeah,
But
we will do.
I think we're good. Like, we're almost there. Like,
What about more earring? Do you think we should do that again, or you think we're good? Good, yeah. All right, let's go for
I
it.
think it's comfortable, to be honest.
Good.
Looking good though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Sunlight.
About 50 Shades of Black.
Okay,
We're on the way.
we have set off.
We have set off. Now we're going out of Norway, we're going to head over to Sweden. Well, hopefully, we'll see how far we get, but fingers crossed.
So far, so good.
We're quite confident.
We're-
The car seems to be driving well enough, so I'm happy with that.
Yeah, it's a perfect day.
Perfect day for it.
Engine's responsive, brakes, most importantly, are working.
Yep.
And the column change in the gearbox, we've both almost figured it out. Almost.
Yeah, almost. We just keep putting it in reverse where we want to get first, but
Yeah,
we're
so reverse is up and to the left as
Yeah.
opposed to where we think first is.
But to talk more about the car, there's a very nice, calm dashboard on this. Oh, braking, good. Nice calm dashboard. You have these cream colours that don't glare, lots of chrome in your face.
Yeah, 404, nice chrome emblem, subdued.
Yeah, that's where the radio might have been if you had a...
If you'd spent the extra 43 francs on that option.
Yeah, exactly.
Linear speedometer.
Linear speedometer, which...
Kilometres
no,
now?
it's not. It's also a
Oh, is it? Oh, it is a radio. Yeah, it's got a linear thing. Yeah, more about this car as we go along. We're going to join the E6, is that right?
Yeah, that's right. We're going to go to the Europe Road 6. That goes
Lovely.
all the way down to Italy, but I don't think we're going to take that route.
Not today. All right, well, we'll catch up with this car when we're on the E6.
Yep.
This is our first big bridge.
Yeah, we're actually crossing the first border of the trip. And
Norway into Sweden.
yeah, that's right.
Oh, it's going to obscure our view. I suppose we can almost see the other side, but
That's a great view from the bridge.
that is singular. Oh, there we go. Almost. There's some almost mountains.
There'll be more.
There we go. Oh, there we go.
There'll be more good bridges.
Lovely. So far, very pleasantly comfortable. Yeah, it's a very comfortable car, very easy to drive. Probably sits around 90 without any kind of issue. Kilometres an hour, that is. And yeah, it belies its well-trodden looks. I think you can see why it was so popular in its time. I think it's particularly comfortable for a 1965 car, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It's
seats, suspension, the noise levels.
Yeah, it embodies pretty much what everything a modern car goes for, doesn't it?
Yeah.
As a family car.
It feels like a template for what was to be produced for the next 30 odd years.
Pretty much. So where are we heading now?
We are going to Trollhättan in Sweden, hopefully to drop in on the Saab Museum and then on to Gothenburg for the evening.
Sounds good.
So we're going to see some vintage Swedish metal, which I'm very excited about as I'm a big Saab fancier. And yeah, then we can make it down and carry on our route. Not a big detour for us, is it?
Oh, so it's a great little sidetrack road.
Yeah. And you haven't been either?
Never.
All right.
That's good.
Another bridge?
Good bridge. That looks like an old factory over there.
Oh, could that be it?
There's an old factory along the river here in Trollhättan. Hallowed ground for a Saab enthusiast, isn't it?
Yeah, it's wonderful. Nice to be able to be here. Perfect day for it.
Pretty much. If we didn't have the GPS, we'd never find it, would we?
I'm gonna say it's not advertised at all.
And that's one
It's like,
sign.
well, if you find it, you find it.
Yeah.
All right.
Peugeot's looking good out on the road.
Nice chrome came up nicely on the exhaust pipe.
Yeah. issues so far. Suddenly it was running very hot, then we started the heater and something unclogged.
Yeah, brought it down. I think desilting the radiator will be very important, and probably fill it with 50/50 with blue coolant.
Something like that. There's nothing running underneath it, so that's
There was
good.
a little drip or two.
Yeah, but there will be
from the
oil.
radiator, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Overall,
Other
we're
than that,
happy.
It's fine, just playing with brakes and clutch and trying to figure it out.
Yeah, let's go see some Saabs. You look like a child in a candy store with an ice cream.
Oh, yeah. In the candy store, but with an ice cream as well.
Exactly,
So
yeah.
even more giddy.
This is pretty cool, isn't it?
This is the first one.
Very first.
I mean, quite a lot of DNA in there.
Yeah. What a nice chill museum, to be honest.
It's empty as well.
Totally recommend it. Concept cars, classic cars, sonettes, anything you want. Aero X,
Very cool.
very cool. Not very cool for speed bumps though, with the long wheelbase and that low. It's fun. This is kind of the time period I would look in car magazines as well, so I'm seeing a lot of stuff
Aluminium roof rack.
I'd see in car magazines
Yeah.
in terms of like concept cars and whatnot. Oh, this is 20 years old now. This is the Monster. Dual three cylinders, straight six. Pretty awesome. Original Sonnet 56. The later Sonnet. Lots of great stuff here. Great color combination of cars here as well.
Mm-hmm.
For it, and without losing the economy and reliability of our well-proven engine.
Lots of rally pedigree here, isn't it?
Great. I love the fact that they've left them unrestored. They were just as if they just came off the track.
Yeah, so it should be.
E4. Oh wow.
Must be fiberglass, isn't it?
Yeah, moulded plastic over fiberglass body.
Yeah.
I'd change the seats if I was going to drive it for rallying.
Yeah, look at the floorboard.
Wow.
It's just aluminium, isn't it?
Incredible.
You still loving it, James?
Oh, it's the symphony of my dreams. There's going to be these wipers.
The joy. At least we got lights on the dashboard.
Yeah, well done for figuring that out.
Lovely illumination. About an hour away from Copenhagen now, hopefully.
Ready?
Yeah. Alright, we're here in, what are we now, day 3 of the trip?
Yep.
And we made it down to Copenhagen, and James has not had a proper Danish pastry from a Danish.
Not yet. We
Pastry
tried some
shop.
Swedish treats last night.
That's
but
right. Here we are in the, why it's called Danish pastry will be in this window pretty much.
Yes. I'm thinking either the almond thing covered in sugar or cinnamon swirl. Yeah. Okay, Mikko, what bridge is this?
This is Lillebælt.
Lillebælt.
So
day for driving.
So far so good. We got out of Copenhagen, no big issues. Very happy with that.
Very easy, yeah.
Now we're hopefully going to make it to Holland, so we'll see how far we get.
Fingers crossed, it's a long day to Holland, but
Rates are not quite where we want them, but we're a little bit stuck in the middle of nowhere, so we're just going to keep going a bit.
yeah, we're
hope for the best.
gonna plough on and treat them with caution.
Exactly.
Give lots of room. All right, there we go. Right, we are on another bridge.
Yeah, this is Lillebæk. Last one was Storebæk. I mix up the names.
Right, okay. So this is Lillebæk, and we're on another bridge, so we have to film it. That's the rule.
Pretty much. Any good big bridge would like to have some footage of.
And it has.
Special people.
Out, I can't see you. Can't give you a view. Oh, there's a view. There's a little bit of the harbour.
Dome building there.
Yeah. Maybe for unloading grain or something.
There's another cool bridge over there we're probably going to pass as well.
We're probably going to go over that one in a minute.
Yep.
But yeah, so far so good. We're just taking the car gently, making good time so far. Touch wood.
Going towards Germany now.
So now we're going to head south on the, I think it's the E45 towards Germany.
Yep.
And then we'll see what delights Hamburg has in store for the Peugeot.
I don't want to think about it.
Okay, let's not think about it.
Okay, James has taken over the wheel after driving from Copenhagen here to Germany. We have almost no fuel. That brake, I think we've broken the spring because it will lock once in a while and not let go as long as we don't back up the car. We're stopping along the road with the vain attempt of loosening the back drum, but luckily the gentleman in front of us, a gentleman called Luther, a retired mechanic, has offered to drive us home, and we're now going to his place to hopefully fix our car. Are you feeling confident, James? We're going to get this fixed?
Either completely fixed or at least we'll know a bit more.
Yes.
This is a good turn of events. I'm glad we did this.
Now we're running with a faulty rear brake. We've got low fuel on the meter.
That's the traffic we're missing.
That's the traffic we're missing.
Look at that. Look at that.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Excellent.
I don't think we're losing any time.
No. All right, James, how do you feel?
Complete.
You confident enough to put the...
I'm confident enough to finally put the chrome on the wheel.
Yes, so we put one of the... It looks like we had a spare wheel cylinder, so we popped that on there, and it doesn't seem to leak at the moment, which is better than the one that was on. And this is our good... This is for Facebook.
Hello.
Hello, this is Luther.
Yes.
He saw us on the road sign and saved us. So super, 10 points to Luther.
Amazing, man.
So we're back on the road. The car seems to be behaving a bit better. Still have a little bit of just hold on a little bit to the rear right, but it lets go now. So the spring had fallen off, and we had a leaky cylinder, and we had brake fluid on the brake shoe. So I've cleaned the brake shoe with brake cleaner. Hopefully that will sculpt a bit. Still grabs on a tiny bit, but it seems to be getting better the more we're driving, so fingers crossed. So we're now in Hamburg.
Hamburger. I thought you said the traffic was bad in Hamburg, Mick.
Don't jinx it.
Okay.
We haven't gotten to the red part yet, so
Okay.
last time I was driving here there was pretty much 3 lanes closed, and I've probably already sat in traffic for about an hour to this point here in the Toyota Crown, which was struggling to keep the idle up because the valves weren't adjusted properly. Something I found out later. Yeah, so now luckily we're moving, which is a good thing. These trucks are standing still. I guess they're taking another junction, but fingers crossed. So we're going to go into a big bridge. Not a bridge, we're going underneath ground. You were saying, James?
Yeah, I'm just saying there's no traffic in Hamburg. Apart from all this traffic across the 5-lane highway that we're hitting at just after rush hour.
Yep.
Oh look, there's an Alpha standing here. Oh, no, not that one.
1.9 miles, bear left to merge onto A7.
Well, at least we're moving so far. This BMW is not moving. Maybe it's having the same brake issues we are. Still have a little bit of binding in the back, but fingers crossed.
It's gradual, it's not sudden.
It's not sudden, which helps. It does go off as well. So it's, yeah. Not our favourite, is it, James?
Not mine.
Mine either.
Oh, can you put the instrument light on? Brake crane to this side.
Alright, I'm a lot more relaxed now. We got through Bremen.
Hamburg.
Hamburg. We're going to go through Bremen as well, but we got through Hamburg. Oh, nice Mercedes. It's just miles and miles we've been driving now, and you can see the queuing going the other way, so we've been very lucky that this was not our side. Hey James.
Hi.
You happy now?
Yeah.
Good.
I'm just going to leave it here.
Okay, fine.
No one will mind.
Good morning, Mitka.
Good morning.
Okay, do you want to tell us where we are and how we're doing?
Yeah, we're going, we're in Holland. We're in the south of Holland, heading towards a town, what's it called again?
Ida.
Ida. And in Ida there's a 404 specialist, Henrik. He's also on Instagram, so we'll do an interview with him later and we'll add his details. But we are about 30 minutes away, and we've got a beautiful country road to drive through, national park, pretty much perfect terrain for this car. Yeah, that's we at the moment. I think the valves are getting a bit tight because the car will stop when we, the engine will cut out when we stop, and it's in neutral. Pull out the choke, it helps, but I think there might be some valve issues. The rear brakes, the drums, they're sticking. We did have a leak in the cylinder, as you saw earlier, which we replaced for a used cylinder, but he has two new ones for us and a new line. So we're going to replace that there as well.
Yeah, so we're gonna take it for this sort of the expert's opinion on what the to-do list is and see how much we can get done today.
Yeah, fingers crossed.
Wonderful. All right.
All right, James.
Hello.
We made it. This is Henrik.
Hello.
Can you tell me what we're going to do today, you think?
Yeah, we're gonna check this nice old lady. We're gonna put it on the lift when that one is finished.
Make sure we get back to England?
Yeah, we're gonna. But that's for sure gonna happen.
Excellent.
We're gonna change some brake hoses and maybe grease it up a little bit.
That'd be great. Now this video is quite long, so I'm going to stop this at here. I'm going to get a separate little video on this workshop because this place is awesome. All right, test drive time with Henrik. Henrik is a 404 mechanic we have met on our road trip for the 404, and he's going to see what we need to do and what he recommends to do, and we're going to have a look at his amazing workshop. So this is a separate video from the road trip video which you will have seen before this, and yeah, that's it. He'll explain his workshop in a bit.
Good engine.
Yeah, I think
It still has a lot of horsepower.
yeah, well, remaining horsepower.
Yeah, remaining. Yeah, not that much, but in compared to modern cars. But the clutch plate is doing good.
You think so? Yeah.
Yeah, if you do full throttle on second gear and it's not speeding, then it's not revving up.
It's not revving up. Yeah.
That should be fine.
This is what I'm used to in the Flaminia. It's very different.
And it's a 1600 because I put a 2-liter engine in my car from Peugeot 505 with the same clutch plate.
Mm-hmm.
So then it was in this situation last year it was a bit worn out.
Okay. Yeah.
Then it was getting hard because
Okay, I can imagine.
then you were overtaking a car with 130 kilometers an hour because it's doing 180 or something.
Right,
like,
yeah.
You're like, oh fuck.
Yeah, not good. So what's your take so far, Henrik?
Pretty good, pretty positive about this car.
Yeah?
Yeah, we should do some valve adjustment, check the emission.
Yep.
And 80 kilometers an hour, it's a bit, yeah, you can feel that the engine is sometimes
Lagging
holding in a little bit, missing one fire, but for the rest, it's a very good car.
You can see there's good compression in the engine.
Yeah, there's good power for 1.6, original 1.6, probably it's never overhauled. It's doing very well.
Yeah.
No smoke out of the exhaust.
Well, we were discussing, me and James on the way.
Perfect.
Yeah, it's so straight on the road, yeah. We were discussing, we think it might be original 120 or 2,766 kilometers, but if the engine feels like it's got power, that might not be impossible.
No. And also if you see the interior, the state of the interior, the upholstery is in this condition, then it probably didn't do a lot of kilometers.
No, because these cars are known to go for 500,000 plus.
Oh yeah, easily.
Easily, yeah.
Yeah, because my 404 did around, it's an estimation, but it did around 700,000 kilometers. And then, because I had to change the upholstery because the seats were totally gone.
Nothing, yeah.
So that's, yeah. And you also see it on the pedals, you still have the rubbers.
Yeah. So that's a good sign as well.
Yeah, my car lost the rubbers and even the metal on the pedals. And my key, my original key, was wearing off because of the skin contact. Because it started so many times you could not see the Peugeot logo anymore.
Was that a Dutch car or was it a French car?
It used to be a doctor's car from Paris, and my dad he imported to the Netherlands in 1981.
All right, yeah.
And since I was a baby, I'm already in that car. So that's a green 404. And when I was 18, he said, "Yeah, if you can make it rolling again, you can have it. Otherwise, I scrap it." So
amazing.
I saved it from the scrap.
That's amazing. We're gonna have a look at the car now in just a moment, actually.
Yeah.
Isn't it great with the white dash in this one?
Oh, I really love it. And it's really, really rare. Yeah. Maybe not in Norway, but
in the rest of the world.
Yeah. Especially also in the black car, it's really nice.
Yeah.
And I like the no sunroof. That's nice because they always leak.
They always leak. All right, now we're out in the yard. So can you show me your garage?
Of course, yeah. Well, this is the outside terrain. That's my daily drive 404.
Yeah.
From 65.
Well, can you tell me a little bit about your daily driver here?
Yeah. Well, this used to be my dad's car. He bought it in 1981. It comes from the French countryside around Paris, and I modified it a bit. So this is a Peugeot 505, a 2-liter, and that engine, not exactly this one, but that kind of engine is sitting.
You want to show me?
In this one, yeah, of course. And
so this is pretty much identical to the same car as mine.
Yeah, exactly same age, same building year.
Yeah.
Also the standard model, which is pretty rare.
Yeah, with
the painted headlights.
So no fancy.
No fancy stuff.
No, good stuff.
But this is more fancy.
Ooh.
So it's got a radiator from Peugeot 504 with an electric extra ventilator, so you can just park it nicely in the traffic. And the most cool thing is
dual carbs.
Yeah, dual carbs, and it's kind of a hybrid. So it's normally you can choose between gas, like auto gas, and petrol. And this one, if you drive it like on eco mode, you drive this carburetor is feeded by natural or like auto gas.
Yeah.
The second one is permanently fueled by petrol. And if you step on the gas, the second carburetor will open and then will give you the extra power, and the engine temperature will go down, because going full throttle on auto gas is not nice, because then the valves will burn. This car...
This is setup you made, or?
Yeah. And everybody said it was impossible, so I think it's one of the only ones in the Netherlands.
Okay, I'll order one right now. I'll order one right now.
Okay, yeah. Well, the thing is, the cylinder is pretty rare.
Yeah.
It's come from the US.
Okay.
And with this manifold, I believe only 10,000 have been made, and then they switched to injection engine. So
excellent.
That's pretty cool, and it's we should.
So you cruise 130 with this, I reckon.
Easily, yeah, because there's a long ratio gearbox from a 203 from the 1950s.
Excellent.
Yeah, and you can in third gear go 130, then you go to fourth, and it will just go on, and it's really fast. So it's funny because people in Dutch traffic with fancy new cars. And I'm going on the left lane, and they think, and they're just chilling out, and they're like, come on, old fucking car, hurry up. And then they go back to third, and I'm gone, and they're like with this 3-cylinder, like
What happened?
What happened? It's pretty
And then
funny.
it's fuel efficient as well with
Yeah,
the
it's
gas.
it's doing, if you do 120 kilometers an hour, like on GPS.
Yeah.
It's doing 1 liter on 10 kilometers on
Yep,
gas, and
yep.
gas is like 70 cents now.
That's very
Auto
good.
gas, so
Compared to the £2.50 for premium fuel.
exactly, and also the
to Euro
CO2
50.
emissions go down with 60%.
Wow, yeah.
So it's the cars. The color is green, but it's also a bit greener than.
Yeah, so it's a very patina car. So what we're going to do now is put the car up. We're going to replace the brake cylinders in the back, because we had one that failed, and we might as well have new ones.
And probably also new brake lines.
New brake lines and
The
flares.
not that good, right?
No, the flare was terrible.
Yeah, that's
Flare
not
was
good.
done with a screwdriver by Stevie Wonder.
Yeah, pretty much. So do that, new engine mounts, and we'll be good to go again.
So. There we are.
Excellent.
So that's also one reason I changed for a new lift. It's more silent. But back then I think they were a bit less tall. So now it's for me it's just
No, it's because you're Dutch.
yeah, but that one's Dutch. So then I think that goes 2 meters.
But the underside of this car looks pretty good, actually.
Yeah. So I'm amazed, because if you say they have salt on the roads in Norway, then this one is standing. I think didn't see much winters then.
No.
Maybe this one day you should. This is the
Good to
Achilles heel.
take off and have a look inside.
Yeah.
And so you can see it's also green in the paint, so it's obviously
Yeah, they did
from a
some
different
work.
car maybe.
And you see here, I think it's not that bad, but you see it's crumbling a little bit. So
Yeah.
I would take this off, and
it's-
I hope it's not rusted, but then preserve it.
treat it, yeah.
Well, yeah.
It's got a little bit flavor. Oh, that's good. It's working.
Is it working?
Yeah, that's actually tight.
Good. We found a lot of loose bolts on this, haven't we?
Yeah. More than normal.
Yeah. Good so.
Yeah.
Usually everything is too tight.
Too tight. Everything's too loose.
Yeah. Well, it's good. Hopefully we won't fall apart on the way to Dover tonight then.
If we didn't fall apart on the way here to Dover, we should be all right.
Yeah.
Spanners crossed. Heb jij dat nog meegekregen van Maurits?
Ja, die is ook even thuis gebracht, de mees.
Oh ja.
Coming to the point of doing a valve adjustment here.
I hope we're gonna make it with this hose.
Mm.
I'm gonna also loosen this. This is also an old hose. Ah, now we can see this strange construction with the valve down.
Ah, with the heater and valve.
But why would you do that?
I don't know.
It's kind of a shortcut in your cooling system.
I guess so.
Yeah, because it's gonna overheat them, because then less flow is going through your radiator.
Strange.
Maybe
it's-
for very cold climate, when it's like minus 30, that you
Minus 20 in the winter.
that you can open this
Valve.
and then
Yeah.
put the cardboard here.
That's probably it.
Yeah, probably some more.
Scandic idea.
Yeah, that pretty makes sense, I think.
Yeah. What was he going to do? Just follow us for a bit? Or...
Yeah. Okay. Go here and go to the right down here.
Yeah, at the bottom, at the end.
Yeah.
I want to join the 304 and then get up to an E road. I think we're good. Yeah, left here, is it?
Yep. Left.
Good.
Hey, dude. Nice car.
Yeah, mine too. I think it's the same, right?
Very similar.
Is that bike?
Yeah, that's the bike. It's not us.
It's not us. Any weird noise?
Race machine.
Wow, that thing flies.
That thing flies, yeah.
It's even, but you will need to apply some pressure. Okay.
It's pretty good. Some cruising.
Yeah.
Some 404 cruising. Man, what a guy, Henrik. Really, he's got the expertise on these 404s.
He's got
very
that.
humble, very easy, down to earth guy. He'll get it going.
Yeah.
And he really dedicated some time here with us today. He does not give up, and I'd recommend anyone who's got a French car that needs fixing,
In Holland.
go to Henrik.
Yeah.
He really
He knows his stuff.
takes his time, yeah.
And he's got the spares and the knowledge.
Pretty
and
much.
the tools.
And the tools. Nice dog as well, Luna. Very patient, very friendly. She's very happy to have us done working in cars now, I think.
Now we're going to race to Calais.
So what we did the rear brake cylinders.
Yeah.
We did all the hoses that were a bit shabby. Put some new brake lines in. Oh, green. Drag race.
He'll win.
2.2 kilometers going to turn off towards parking A13.
Yeah. Red light.
metal has been in France since it was built.
Isn't that quite sobering to think? Yeah. And it's loving it.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's demolishing all these Audis and British idiots.
Pretty much. There's mostly UK cars heading this way now.
Yeah, they're all getting on our train, stealing our space.
Well, let's hope it wasn't built in France to be destroyed in France by us.
Or confiscated by the police.
Pretty much. What do you say, James?
I said running really well now. Just done, what, 3 hours straight?
Yeah, 3.5 hours. Fuel needle, but we hope we're going to make it.
Remember to take your vehicle out of first gear once the shuttle has stopped, and do not start your engine until unloading begins. Would coach drivers please close?
Good, James. Could be any time of the day now because we're in the train, pretty much.
It could be, we could be anywhere. We might be in a container having a slow boat to North Africa.
Good. The good thing is that James has breakdown cover in the UK, so that helps.
It gives you pleasure.
Pretty much.
We made it. We made it to Calais.
Yeah.
Not quite on the train we wanted, but technically we were on time.
Yeah. So if I end the video here, that means we made it. And if the video continues, that will be that we broke down somewhere because I'll film it. So yeah, that was our little road trip getting this car to England. Officially did past border control. I think that will count. It's going to be dark all the way back. There's no point filming. And yeah, we're quite happy with the car. Booster is sticking, so we got a little bit of a sticky brake syndrome once in a while. But, the Revy little engine can pull through it and loosen the brakes once in a while.
Yep.
I personally hate that brake booster with passion.
You're going to have an office space moment, aren't you?
I'm going to start looking for replacements. I do actually have a more modern Lockheed booster at home. The old stock one, so I might see if that works. So the other brake booster I hate even more.
Yes, we threw that one away.
My
right?
Berliner brake booster on the Flamina doesn't work. So like I have boosters up to here right now.
Should get a modern car.
It's just a man with an inside.
Whoa.
A man with lots of inside. So,
Thank you.
There we go. Alright, well, if you enjoyed this video, I'm glad you did. I guess we enjoyed making it, didn't we?
And even if you didn't, we're going to do it again, so...
Yeah. Alright. That's it. Have a good one.